Welcome to Comcast, where the fandoms unite. With a Boba Fett, swagger, and the Jedi's in sight.
Okay.
We're
It's
11
come
minutes.
for
We're 11 minutes late.
That's
So I
all right.
think we
shaking
can
and
on
stirring. We're the coolest cats in the whole nerd herd. Grab your badge and strike.
Grab your what?
grab.
Hi. Hi to the interwebs and everything. Let me share this real quick. And sorry about that. We're running a couple minutes late because we had to get everything set up. We're today live at the Burrow in beautiful Wichita, Kansas.
We are.
We did not get here in time to do a tour of
We
the
can.
Burrow.
We can
So
still do that.
Okay.
I've got mad skills.
If we run out of stuff, we'll just pick it up and walk in there.
Well, no. What we can do is we can just go ahead, enter in, and using this as another access point, I can bring it up here, and then you can walk around with it.
All right. So we got a few people in the audience. It's not packed in here. They've given us almost gaming table status here instead of theater status today.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the Burrow is looking good. We're very happy. For those that are local and recognize the area, the room right behind us, what they've done is they've blocked it off and they've opened up. It's actually two rooms, and they opened it up for merchandise in the store. So
I would say they increased the footprint of the merchandising area by a good 50%.
you think that
Yeah.
big?
Yeah, and while they lost the room back there, they opened up another room over there.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
Oh.
so they didn't actually lose any gaming space. Yeah, when Jessica and I came in last Saturday, Derek gave us the full tour.
Oh, damn it. So there's been a room over there the whole time I didn't know about?
I think they were using it as storage.
Okay. All right. All right. So we'll try to do a little tour of that and everything here coming up. But today, since we're at the Burrow, we're of course not doing guests. You know, we'll be talking to everybody in the audience and stuff. We're going to be going over. I don't know what kind of news you brought. If you brought, I brought some con horror stories I had not heard before. I wanted to share.
I got some news stack. I've got some news stack.
Okay.
Just a few things.
I didn't mean you had to jump on news. I just want to make sure.
I didn't really spend that much time on it. There's been some. Nintendo's hiking the Switch hardware prices.
Well, we can get here in a minute.
Oh yeah, just stuff like that. New series on Netflix. There really wasn't that much this week.
My problem is every time I got on to look at stuff, a lot of it was the same. A lot of reviews on Superman and a lot of buzz on who's playing Batman. I didn't get a check. I don't know if anybody has checked. So last week it was Alan Richardson. Today I saw an article. I didn't get a chance to follow up on it that Henry Cavill will be playing Batman in Brave and the Bold series, the live action. I don't know if there's any truth to it.
At this point, there's been so many of them, and they're getting to be so British. I think they're just the Doctor. I think he just reincarnated as Batman this time.
Fair enough. We were talking about that at lunch a little bit of all the legacy characters are out there, the James Bond types that they just recast. Because we're talking, Flash Gordon. There's been
Kelly.
5 Flash Gordons. Hey, Kelly. And there's been, numerous ones where this Batman's another good one, who plays Batman and that kind of shit. But that can be a whole nother episode at some point. But we should hit Geekasms so we can.
I know it's an old Geekgasm, but I brought it again anyways because this is your guys' first time being able to look at it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see it anyway.
Yeah, this is the tricorder.
So
just push that middle button.
I'm going to say
you got to put on his cheaters.
I'll put on my cheaters, but I don't mind you seeing this because if you would have heard the conversation we had earlier about having to use bathrooms at cons and festivals,
let's just
there'd
say
be no embarrassing us.
The term photo finish was passed around.
Well, I don't want to push buttons and turn it on, but this.
Yeah.
Oh man, this feels like something from the '60s, dude.
Dude, that's almost as cool as a Pip-Boy.
Almost.
Yeah, almost as cool as a Pip-Boy. It's much cooler.
I don't want
Is
to.
it really? Is it really?
I don't want to
Now,
move stuff.
these-
This is more
These
nostalgic.
different discs change the functionality of it. So you just click out, and whatever disc is in that side is
So you actually get these little discs that you
the
insert.
data discs. Yeah. Insert the disc.
Oh, that is so fucking retro.
All right.
Awesome. I think-
Click it in.
Okay. I pulled out the wrong spot. There we go.
All right.
Oh,
Now you have the status of the
Oh, but
device.
it's got the sounds of a 1980s Game Boy, though.
No, it's got the sounds from the series.
Okay, let me push a button. Try that again. Just any button.
Yeah, that'll take you back. You can go here to settings. Well, like here, hit prop. Let's go back. Let's hit prop. And
See, nobody on it. This is bad podcasting right here. Nobody can see, but they can hear this.
yeah,
No, that does sound like.
back is this button.
And we put that disc in there so it would make that whistle sound.
No,
No, the different discs will do different.
So what did the disc do?
well, the disc. Okay, here's the actual, the man behind the curtain thing. The discs don't actually do anything. The
Oh,
discs, each disc is a different color, and when you put the disc into the slot where it's supposed to activate it, it's got a little sensor there that'll read the color and do the stuff. Now, if you wanted to, you could go here to settings and to into here, and these are all the different discs. And you can go into each of the discs from here and do the thing. This has all of the captain's logs from the original series, so you can listen to them.
So you got status, planetary logs,
That's kinda
archive,
cool.
orientation, atmosphere,
Yeah, orientation is a compass this actually compasses.
radiation.
Radiation, that is an EM. It's got an antenna in the bottom, that EM, and if you put it over an electrical source, it'll actually be able to sense the electrical source.
Audio engineering. Hell, you can watch real sci-fi on here. See Firefly right there.
oh shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
And you can go like that.
nothing. Star Trek nerds, and I figured Sean already had his grubby hands on this whole thing.
No,
too.
he hasn't had a chance to play with it yet.
So
Ah.
you're telling me this does about as much as a Sony Discman with a compass on it?
Yeah, but a little bit more
Dang.
expensive.
Yeah.
How many Warhammer 40K miniatures you have sit there and don't do shit? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So
No, this really is cool because I'm kind of getting hypnotized by it right here, and it's
That's the
telling me
more.
I'm cool. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and as I was talking with Sean last time, the pricing on them, right when they came out, people were putting them on the secondary market for gobs of money. And then as more of them were being released and more people had them, the price of them went down on the secondary market. But just last week, they said, okay, done. And now the prices have already shot up another $200 for them on the secondary market.
Really?
Yeah.
jeez.
Wow. Isn't this supposed to have a little wand or some shit?
That's the medical
Okay. All right.
little sensor thing, and that's what the bottom container is. That there's actually little inside here. I haven't opened it yet, but inside there are little dividers you put in that are cut out. So theoretically, if you had one of those little medical ones from a previous toy, it would set right down in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And I like that the screen, even though it's digital underneath, it's still got that domed curved
Yeah,
glass.
it's
Yeah.
it's an LCD, but yeah, it's got that curved CRT look to
See,
it.
and that's me. I know we were talking last week about what Star Trek series I should start watching now that I'm trying to kind of get back into it. And you said don't go original generation, but that's still
nostalgia.
my that's still
Nostalgia
mine.
is there, but you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, "Wow, that was a different time."
I know, but I'm okay
But
with that.
if you were gonna start over again, I'd say Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, that's
That's my favorite. I think so.
that's on my
Strange
docket
New
right
Worlds
now.
and
Lower
Lower
Decks.
Decks, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lower Decks. I'm already watching.
Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks do a crossover
Yes.
one that
Well-
is actually pretty good.
And they're supposed to be in. Let's see, in this. I don't know if season 4. They're actually supposed to be one where the crew's going to be puppets.
How do I turn
Yeah,
it off there?
yeah, we were
I'll
talking
just
about that
close
last week.
Okay.
They close it. It goes into a sleep mode, and after 15 minutes, it goes into hibernation.
You know, it's got a lot. It's
Goes
got
down
weight
right
to
there.
it.
So it
It
sits on
doesn't feel cheap.
That better not be, because it wasn't.
See, and the thing is, with you wearing your Star Trek on your sleeve more these last couple of years,
Yeah.
and then I now talk to you about it more, and I look up shit more. My algorithms, I get Star Trek shit popping up all the time.
My
So-
news feed is nothing but Star Trek shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm a Trekkie, but I've been laid.
There's a difference between a geek and a nerd, and see, and I guess even today I posted up the deal where it's what is it? Will Wheaton is now as old
Yeah.
as Jean-Luc Picard was when he
Older.
older than when he started Next Generation.
And my response to that was,
Oh, nobody left a nice response.
no, mine was, I was having a good day.
Yeah.
We were all having a good day.
Everybody-
Will Wheaton ain't that bad, man.
No, Will Wheaton's fine. It's just the age
No,
of it.
just the age.
He was a child when he started
Oh.
that. Now he's older than the old man we used to look at. Like, that dude's balding. We had Captain Kirk before. Now we got this white-haired balding dude. What?
Did you ever see the picture where, when they were first doing like the screen testing for it,
Mhm.
they took Patrick Stewart and put a toupee on him?
I've seen him
No.
with the toupee before.
Yeah, and so he, it's just a picture of him going with a toupee on, and
What's your first memory of Patrick Stewart?
Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Sean
going to say.
too. I don't know if
Me too.
Eric's never seen.
Oh my gosh, for sure.
Now I didn't know his name until Star Trek came out.
No, not at
but
all.
he was cool.
Yeah, no, he was
Super
cool. He
good
was,
dude as
Oh.
well,
yeah, he
Mike.
was in Dune.
which is actually what.
Oh, Kelly said,
Which is
"Screw
it.
you, Cookie," and Mike said, "Careful, John. Those data discs probably have Gorn porn. Only the green one."
with Captain Patel.
I just like that everybody in the room knows what a Gorn is. That's,
Which is something that pisses us off because they weren't supposed to know what Gorn were. All right.
oh, wait. Maybe I need to cut a corner off my geek card. Who's not supposed to know what Gorn are?
Nobody in the frickin' Federation until what was the episode?
Arena.
The Arena. You know,
But that was the first series.
yeah, the first series that's when they were first introduced to the
Okay.
Gorn. They didn't already have like a whole battle going on with them in a Cold War thing. No, that's where they not the Orville in Galaxy Quest they made the joke off of it. Look around, can you make like a rudimentary lathe? That was a joke about the Arena.
I think you were there. Maybe I got introduced to the guy that played the Gorn got
No.
interviewed him. Yeah, he was here in Wichita 2 years ago. Maybe it was.
Yeah, I got to meet him. I got him to sign my.
It was a little.
phone
It was a little tough because as nice as he was, I believe it was the same year Barry Bostwick was here, and I was geeking out so bad about Barry Bostwick that
It's very Bostwick.
But God, he was a super, super nice guy, and he had all the gear there, like he had a Gorn glove or something like that, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
No.
But it's also tough because you look at him, it's like, man, you're older than my grandpa, and, and then I look in the mirror.
And you are a grandpa.
Yeah. All right. So as far as Geekasm for me, the Geekasm I had, I hate to say it's about the same thing I've had the last 2 weeks. I got me another autograph. So,
Who'd you get?
Howie Weed, which sounds like I'm saying Harry Reid with a lisp, but Howie Weed, who is a stuntman and costume actor for Hollywood, and he did a number of different things, but he played the possessed Ray and Vigo in Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
He
nice.
wasn't the Vigo actor, but when Vigo gets possesses Ray, that was Howie Weed, Howie played the Wampa in the reshoots for Star Wars and a bunch of other, he's kind of like Spencer Wilding. He's one of those guys that
No, not quite. I mean, he's B.
he's B.
Yeah, we're Q, but he's a B. He's a B ranked actor.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's good, and it's just hard to find stuff with him. So I was pretty happy to get that. Anybody in the audience?
I have a geekasm, but I wanted to ask you a question about your friend. Was he the Wampa whenever he attacks the snowtrooper?
He's
The cutscene.
he's the Wampa when they did the reshoots and did the extended, and he's that Wampa.
Okay.
Where they show him sitting down.
Yeah,
something.
it was when they did the reshoots, not the original Wampa from the first.
I actually really enjoyed the scene that was cut out where the Wampa.
I did
takes
too,
the
but the
snowtrooper.
costumes were just so bad.
Yeah, but that was cut out of the
arms
original
were
filming.
so
right?
bad, man.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Though.
Yeah.
We've got on
Well,
our,
what the hilarious part was C-3PO comes along and sees the sign says warning Wampa, takes it.
but leaves part of it on the door,
Yeah.
like they weren't going to go. What the fuck's this warning sign here? We did a picture. They had a setup of that area of Hoth, and us as the Wags went in, and like we got one where like we're trying to get R2D2 high and all this other stuff, and the Wampa arm is coming out the door from that cutscene, right? And it is so, if you look at it, so stiff and straight, it looks like the Wampa arm from the movie because it looks so fake, And it's like, man, here they had the opportunity to fix it, and they're like, oh, let's make it look like the movie.
Well, and that's the thing with any of these creatures. I think it was Spielberg with Jaws.
Yeah.
Who it was his editor who kept going, no, less shark,
Well, some of
because
that-
it looks like a floating turd. Less shark.
Some of that came from the shark called Bruce was malfunctioning all the time.
Oh,
So
that
they
is
planned on having a lot more. And they're like, we just can't film it. Oh, let's just film like the tail or some splash.
Did you hear like how the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, because they were constantly hosing it down with water for the rain scene, but it wasn't designed to get wet, so it was malfunctioning and
I
would
did hear
occasionally
that.
just sporadically just do crap.
I heard that. I didn't know if
Yeah.
that was true.
Boy,
or
that
not.
scared the brakes right off of me, man. If
Yeah.
I'm walking by, that fucker just goes.
No, because there was a deal. I think, and I could be wrong on this if somebody wants to Google it or something. But so the girl that when she is the T-Rex is coming through the top of the car in that scene, and she's holding the glass. The T-Rex was malfunctioning at that point and broke that glass.
Yeah, it could be one.
So she was actually getting like slammed with that robotic T-Rex.
Yeah,
If I remember right. Huh?
I've heard that story.
So
too.
yeah, I bet it's out there.
Kenneth says hi.
Hey, Kenneth. Eric, do you have anything? Cookie, you have anything?
Well, looking forward to TsunamiCon coming up in October, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I started doing some work on my game last night. So I'm gonna have it finished up to host and play at TsunamiCon. So people interested in playing a how would you call it? Early 1700s Canadian Hudson Bay fur trap time. Same time as the golden age of pirates was going on, but just in Canada on the snow without pirates. But,
Just
tons
picture a
of-
role playing game, 1700s,
Black-
Northern America.
black powder, tons of cryptids. tons
Lots of cryptids.
Magic's real, that kind of shit.
Easy dice, easy to play.
Anything that a middle-aged conspiracy nut from America would believe in is in that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I don't think we've played long enough yet for you to introduce the.
the Templar Knights, they're
No.
there.
No,
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Epstein files. I was
No,
gonna-
no.
no, even there, not there yet. No, I'm talking about the gray aliens.
No, they're not there yet.
Yeah.
No, it's the tall whites are though.
Oh, the tall white
Yeah.
part? That's the Slender Man.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You find a time machine. There's a whole bunch of files inside that say confidential, and they're marking it United States government.
I was thinking of having a Doctor Who type guy in there actually.
Oh, Becca's on. Let's see. Says, hey guys, my Geekasm is moving to Hayesville with Sean. Whoa, that's also that Sean and his friend did all the heavy lifting. Oh, and I got a new bed. Well, shit, that's good.
That's what young men are for.
Sean's of that age,
Yeah.
and he's a good kid. So yeah,
he's a good kid.
because he's about Gabe's age, and I'd make Gabe and Diego do all the freaking work if I can. So, all right, so we've hit Geekasms.
I
wanna
haven't done mine.
you haven't done yours. That's right.
Yeah.
You asked me about
Mike,
the Wampa.
really quick, Tim. Mike wants to know if you're going to be doing your Turtle World at
Yep.
TsunamiCon.
Yes,
because
that's
Mike,
it.
Mike
Turtle
and
Island.
Steph are coming to Sonoma.
Turtle Island.
Yeah, Turtle Island. Yeah, oh God, Honecker would. I mean, he fit right in. Shit, he looks like a damn fur trapper.
Well, and in that way too, because Honk's part of that gaming group with
Yeah.
Galen and everybody we used to game with in the past.
He'll be fun.
And Honk, I was going to email you last night to make sure I got the dates on that concert right. So if you want to send that to me, I would appreciate that. You can put it in chat right here. That'd be fine. As far as your Geekasm, that's where it was. All right.
So the Tomy Klingon D7 is now on essentially pre-order. So
Are they
the backers-
kickstarting that?
D7's from the original show, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the backstory is
I'm trying to educate myself, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, backstory is Tomy came out with the original Enterprise first, and they took their lessons on the chin, basically. One of the backers were not happy because you couldn't power it up by.
I just love that he said, take it on the chin. Cookie said nothing. He was fine.
It was too fucking easy.
Okay.
And they didn't have a good idea on how to deal with the seams. So there's like seam marks all along the entire
Uh-huh.
build. And then the new Enterprise that they came out with that's going to be in November is the motion picture version of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
It has all the bells and whistles, has lights, has functions where you can turn on the warp drive. So if you remember the motion picture, the Enterprise warms up
Yeah.
the navigational deflector or navigational sensor, and it goes from gold to light blue.
I just remember like the it moving, the lights moving.
Right, and
Yeah.
then the cells go from being basically a light lavender purple to a very vibrant blue
Nerd.
when it's in. And then it also has photon torpedo launching capabilities. so it will actually heat up.
The sound and light. That doesn't
Well, yeah,
actually
yeah,
shoot the photon torpedo.
Sean will just become the con shooting.
Die.
So I don't know if you shared that picture online of the model he was talking about.
Let's
It's
go
okay.
ahead and share.
See, to me, and again, talking about just that nostalgia of the original series, like I see that, I'm like that. Like if I had a model in my house, that would be one of my from Star Trek that I would pick right there. Because that's what I remember
like
seeing as a
that.
kid. It's got that retro nostalgic feel to it. It doesn't look, and it's, well, you know, I probably had miniatures
Well,
and stuff like that too.
The only problem is that the community is full of dipshits. And there's already people raising a stink going, oh, I don't like that ship. You shouldn't do that one. And, you know, they should all just suck a chode.
I think that's way cool.
It is way cool.
Yeah.
It is super cool. But, you know, and I personally am not going to be going for that because I like building mine. That's my little shtick. But
I get
if
the idea of
if I-
collecting something too.
yeah,
though.
if I did not build my own, I would have put an order in on that, and I would wait for him to get his second ship, and then there might be a Sean accident, and
It's
I
weird.
would, I would get
before,
his two ships.
Before I knew you were even into Star Trek, we talked about a couple Sean accidents before. So,
yeah.
There's been a lot of songs.
yeah, we were hearing about some of them beforehand. I exploded my finger once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, hold on. What's
August 26th.
August 26th?
So
what?
this is a concert that we're going to,
Oh,
and
okay.
I needed to make sure I had my
In Topeka?
no. This is something Honk and I and
Oh.
Steph and possibly Killer are all going to go to. But I can bring that up real quick because new for WAGs, September 20th or 19th. Shit.
I don't remember.
I'm going to have to post it
I
officially.
was ready to go with
International
August.
Talk Like a Pirate Day. I think that's the 19th. It looks like at least some of the WAGs, if not all of us, we're going to be in Topeka. We got invited to come up and perform at a pirate pub crawl.
September
in Topeka,
19th.
September 19th. So we're planning on being there. Rich Cathy's going to be there from Great Plains. And of course, the Topeka Pirate Society and Ren Fair folk are going to be there. And we haven't done pirate pub crawl in quite a few years. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yep.
But yeah, so the 19th in Topeka, we'll advertise as it's getting up there. Let's see.
Are the ships going to interact with each other? And September 19th?
September 19th. Yep, it's September
the
19th.
ships do not interact with each other at all.
That would be cool, though.
That would be cool. I personally think they should have had the Enterprise where it can talk to the Reliant if they ever come out with it, or the Katinga, which is the refit version of the D7.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
well,
Katinga,
actually-
I've never heard that one. So
Yeah, you have the Katinga and then you have the Kronos.
and the Reliant is the shuttle ship that goes out, right?
no,
No.
Reliant is the one that Khan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, I like that one.
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I like the Reliant.
I'm gonna get there someday so I can have a real conversation with you guys about this shit. Not just go. I remember watching.
Don't go out of your way because we're not going to figure out who drew what comic book to have a conversation with you. So
I know.
It's okay.
I know. It's just I know you guys will never get to my level, so I got to sink down to yours.
Yeah.
And start
it's-
out.
No, it's a long scene. Right? It is a long. It
Oh.
gets dark down here, and there's strange critters.
They know I can't say shit. I'm a Flash Gordon fan. That's even lower, so I'm okay.
Kristen says, popping in to say hi. Forgot you're at the Burrow tonight and don't feel like driving over. Yeah, well, love you too.
That's okay.
It's such a long drive.
She lives in Wichita. She's already been up here to see the Burrow and all the cool stuff they're doing. So
Oh, and I was talking today with Kira.
Yeah.
All right. And she has informed me about a type of tabletop gaming that I did not know existed.
The interactive one over the phone.
The legacy games.
What's that?
The legacy game is basically, it started off with what's called Risk Legacy. I think
Yeah.
she sent me a video. It came
Yeah.
out like 2011. And
So Eric
basically what
knows
it
them,
is it's a game, but while you're playing it, it has actual ramifications like stickers and stuff that you put down.
Oh,
Real quick,
I
that's-
showed you
that's
Risk
the-
Legacy
We played
at-
that. Yeah,
yeah.
we played that.
Yeah, so every time you play the game, what you did before affects future plays,
Right.
and you can only play it so many times before
Right.
it's all toast up.
that's why we do try to play Risk Legacy. And damn it, Dave's got his gaming
Oh yeah,
renta. So if you go rent Risk Legacy, you'll
Rent
notice
or check
or
out.
check it out. When you go
Okay.
check it out, you'll notice all the different areas and things, and they're all named like, Masonville, like Mikey Mason took that one over, or Little Beard Burrow, or whatever. Like we named them after everybody at the con for, and every year we just play some and take it over and then try to think of some kind of weird shitty name.
Cool beans.
But yeah,
that Legacy Risk is fun. But there's a Legacy Star Trek, or what are you telling me?
No. There's apparently there's just a whole bunch of different now. Like the big thing now is Legacy games, and so there's just like a whole bunch of stuff. And she was telling me that she has a Legacy group that she plays with every other week, and they've been working on some games. What'd she say, like White Hall?
I was going to say if Eric knows some, Risk is the only one I've played like that. Or there.
So there's Risk, there's Risk, Stormfall, I think it's called.
Frosthaven. She said they
Frosthaven.
just
Caitlin
Frosthaven,
played
Gloomhaven.
I think-
Gloomhaven was the first one. Frosthaven is the next one over.
hmm
I mean, now they became the hot stuff for board games now, because they just have one game and you have to play it for 10, 15, 20 times.
Yeah. I like the idea of
and
the replayability of it.
And
It
it affects
changes.
your
It changes it.
quality.
Yeah.
I like that too, to where it's not the same game every time you start. It's
And-
brand.
And what you
Yeah.
did last time has ramifications
Right.
on your playthrough this time.
Right, and that
So
can
that's
really
interesting.
fuck.
It kind of adds a role playing element to.
And
Yeah,
that
to
was
your point.
pointed out in the video I watched. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said that one of the negative parts about it, though, is you should play with the same group every time. All right.
Right.
And so getting everybody together, 10, 15 times in a row to play the same game is, of course, as we all know, just maddening.
We played a game, and we were one game away short from finishing it,
Uh-huh.
and we never did.
Oh, no.
Oh man,
Because
dude.
we never.
You know how many series I've binged and then just went like, I don't need to see that last season or that last episode. I still haven't watched last season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but if you look at the
You're not
sheer
missing
number
out.
of hours they probably put into that, let's say it was a 10, let's say it's a 11-run game. They did 10 runs, doing 3 hours apiece. They spent an entire work week doing
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I do that every once in a while on my
We
video
used
games.
to-
I'll look at the hours played and get really fucking depressed real quick.
When-
Like for that much time, I should be way further.
When Dragonlance expansion came out for D&D, hands down, we would put a 40 hours in
Oh.
playing Dragonlance in 3 fucking days.
Oh, man, I remember Warhammer just sitting there all
Oh my
night.
god!
Like
Mhm.
2-3 of us would go to work while the rest of us kept playing, and
Right,
people would take breaks to go
we'd tag
shit or
team
sleep.
out.
Yeah.
Bam.
See, that was what I was thinking is the legacy thing combined with something like a Warhammer, some type of tabletop, where
We did
Do
that where we had a campaign where we were taking over a whole planet, and when you lose troops,
You lose them.
troops.
yeah,
Or gain artifacts you have
yeah,
for the next
exactly,
battle.
and as you damage the terrain as well.
Right, but you can show up.
We took the bridge out last time. Well, we needed to get back across that river that we took the bridge out
Right.
on, so we're kind of hosed.
When
That
we,
kind of
when we
element
played
would be
that, you had each one of the different scenarios. You had a base amount of troops that each side got.
Mhm.
Okay, then you had troops that were in reserve. If you wanted to bring reserve troops, you could bring them and not have to tell the other guy. So you might completely outnumber them, but then those reserve troops are used there. You might need them later,
Yeah.
and he didn't use his, so now he's going to outnumber you later. It was really fun.
I remember
See,
that. Yeah.
I thought
it
it
was
would be
really fun.
interesting to try to do it like Car Wars.
Oh my
All right.
God.
God, Pulse.
All right,
If we were
Car
going to talk
Wars,
about being old and just chilling
Battle Arena Car Wars, and do it as an elimination event. So as you get further along, the things that happen to your vehicle and the things that you picked up to enhance your vehicle carries on from one battle to the next, and have it as a series of eliminations.
That
down
game's
to the
called
final
Road
two.
Hogs by Palladium.
Yeah, but
But
it's a different
there
gameplay.
is-
But yeah,
There is a game system
I saw
called
that. Yeah.
Gas. If you've ever heard of it,
No.
Gas is one. It's like Car Wars, but their whole thing.
Gorka Morka tried to do that too.
But their whole thing is that you use Matchbox cars and you
Right,
3D
right,
print
right.
off the
Stuff and put
attachments
on
and
them.
stuff that you put on it. So everything starts with the base of your Matchbox car, and then you add stuff on with your 3D printer.
that's kind of cool.
I know
That,
it's
that
called
sounds
Gas.
that sounds like something I want to do just so that I can have this model on the shelf and going, yeah, that was from like 12 campaigns. I earned that Gatling gun, or that'd be cool. I like that.
It also reminds me of Twilight 2000
Oh
Yeah.
God, I love that game.
because you got to keep track of your ammo, you got to keep track of your supplies. Then you got to find out, oh well, we blew up this bridge. Guess we're not going to be coming back this way.
Yeah, you got to know algebra to create a character in that game. That was crazy.
I think it was.
I
There
love
was
that game.
there was a new game, very Roadhogs reminiscent. I sent you this week. I can't remember,
I
but
downloaded that.
it was Mutant Animals. They're doing a Kickstarter, Mutant Animals, Mad Max scenario, same fucking thing as. At first I thought it was just a ripoff of Roadhogs.
Yeah.
But
It's real. I downloaded the PDF for it. It's
There
really
was a
short.
Palladium TNT version of that.
that's exactly what we're
That's
talking
it.
about. Trust me, I got every book. I could sit here and
Yeah.
start quoting pages on that. We played so much of that.
See.
Yeah.
There,
It was fun
Through the
before Rift.
late '80s and early '90s, right up until Rifts got too much. I GM'd the shit out of that game, and
see, here is like some things that people have done for Gaslands.
oh yeah, I've seen some of the Gaslands
Yeah.
cars because on the 3D print file places I go, they have deals. So they've got like a post-apocalyptic Scooby-Doo gang that you can use for it. There's a Ghostbuster gang.
But I
But,
just thought that would be interesting to combine, Gaslands with Car Wars, and have it as as something that as you go on through the gameplay, and that would be a great thing for something like TsunamiCon, where
We just
you
make
could.
our own post-apocalyptic game.
I'm down.
That's never been done.
I know, but that's exactly what we're talking about. It's yeah.
But no, the thing is, I've already got the world started on that one.
Oh, good.
But,
Then I don't have to do
Hey,
shit.
have you guys ever seen Trailer Park Wars? It's a
I lived
post-apocalyptic game.
I've seen Trailer Boys.
No. But it's
Trailer
a
Park
post-apocalyptic game that takes place in these giant trailer parks that people will move around all over the United States. They move their trailers and campers and stuff. And it's like,
So they're like locusts. They go to an
Yeah.
area until they exhaust all the resources and they
move.
go on to the next.
right. And,
Oh wow.
and it's,
It's a convoy.
So
yeah,
it's ID4 except the trailers.
it's oh shit.
Independence Day 4? Is that what we're okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
Kelly said I'd like to try that kind of gaming. Kenneth says last month I don't want to even know how much time I played video games. And sneezing. Thank you.
My problem is playing the same game over and over. Like I just sit down and play like Call of Duty or Dead by Daylight every day for a little bit. That adds up quick.
Borderlands 4. They just released the pre-order on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry.
just for the game itself, it's $70.
I hope the game's good. 'Cause the
And
movie sucked.
Borderlands 2, right? Yeah, the movie just totally sucked.
Wow.
I knew it was going to suck every
Yeah.
second.
everybody knew it was
Yeah.
gonna suck. I think Kevin Hart knew it was gonna suck.
I think he did as well. I mean, love Kevin Hart, but he is no Roland.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at it, the paycheck he got for it. I can do this. I don't even know what the video game's about, but I'm gonna make a bunch of money. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean,
Oh, did you hear about that horrible new War of the Worlds movie that
Yeah,
they released?
I've heard reviews on it.
It basically
Was
they shot it during 2020 during the pandemic. So everybody's on their own. It's all done like through Skype and stuff like that. All right.
and
it's-
back when DEI
it's
was
got
still
Ice-T
very
in it.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Ice-T in it. And basically it was hard. It was so bad. And they shot it during 2020 and they sat on it for 5 freaking years. Instead of just taking a tax write-off on it, they're like, no, let's release this. And
No.
it is crap.
So the one thing I heard too is that it's like a huge commercial for Amazon. Like there's so much
yeah.
Amazon shit in it.
Yeah, because
I haven't watched it.
Amazon, fielded the whole movie and everything. Yeah, apparently everything is just Amazon in it.
Well, the praise that Tom Cruise War of the Worlds got, I mean, that movie was fine, but to me it was forgettable.
Yeah.
So
You
I
can't
had no
cram-
desire to go see this
but
one.
you
to
can't
support.
cram War of the Worlds into a 2-hour movie.
I mean, they've done it a couple times before.
Yeah, but
Why
if
not?
you
It
just-
was a 1-hour radio product.
No. You never watched? Did you ever watch the BBC version of that, where it was a series?
No.
It was good.
All right.
Talking about tripods?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Looking at me like, okay.
Don't get online and Google tripod.
No.
Don't
You
get
don't
me
listen to
for
this
It
guys.
starts with John Holmes and goes down.
Yeah. Let's hit a little. Well, what do we got? Twisted Metal going to be worth watching. I want to watch it. I am very frustrated that I don't have, what is it, Apple?
No,
Or
Paramount. Plus.
Paramount.
No, it's not Paramount Plus.
No,
Yeah, it is.
No, it
Paramount.
is.
Peacock.
It's
Peacock.
Peacock. I have
Peacock, that's
Paramount
right.
Plus, and
That's
it's
right.
not on there.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Right.
Paramount's-
I
Mike-
stand corrected, Daryl.
You're sitting. Mike says he would like to play Gasland's Gypsy Edition. Well, no, that's what that would be. Where the trailers are going from thing
Yeah,
to thing.
yeah. And it's cool. And you make a gang in that one, just like you would in Necromunda, and your gang loses body parts, or
Oh, can
like-
the Warriors come out to play?
yeah,
Okay.
warrior.
Not to play EA. They don't play. They play EA.
Hey, yeah, I can't do that.
Neither can I. That's why I had to phonetically send it out. Okay, so I got an article here I want to ask you about. I don't know if you'd seen it.
All right, well,
It's AI. So
Oh no.
so just this week they interviewed a shooting victim that had died from from getting shot, obviously.
Wait a second.
They brought him back with AI. Is this? Let's see. I took a couple notes here.
so they did a facsimile of him
Right.
with AI.
Joaquin Oliver had gotten shot in a school shooting, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So they did one of those things like you see where they say, well, we'll use AI. It'll go out, get all the things from your social medias and stuff, and it'll make this facsimile of you. And
How do you know
can
they
add
really
in-
didn't download him at the hospital? I mean,
Well, if you watch the video, which anybody can look at it, Joaquin Oliver's his kid's name. It's very. I mean, to me, it almost just looks like on Conan O'Brien when they take those static pictures and then like put the lips on them.
yeah,
and just talk. It's almost that
What's-
bad to me.
What was it? Come on, the Venture Brothers were based off of it.
Oh, Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest,
Quest,
the
yeah.
Johnny Quest with the moving mouse.
Yeah, the like that old Marvel animation. So Jim Costa did this journalist interviews this kid so that they can talk about school shootings and things like that. So it is real weird because you got this interviewer talking to a screen that is almost stagnant, not really moving around, and the voice is very emotionless. But they do a full interview. So he's asking, like, what advice would you give for gun control? What things would you do? All this. The controversy, of course, behind it is you're interviewing AI. You're not interviewing this kid. You don't know that this is exactly what this kid would say. So you're basically interviewing a puppet at this point.
Yeah.
AI puppet.
Yeah.
And the father has come out and he's very in support of this, and it's very sad. And he puts out there, I know this is not my kid and stuff, but we want to bring attention to this. But then he keeps talking about he's going to have all these followers and he's going to be doing videos, and they're planning on taking his dead son and using him as an activist for gun control.
and somebody's gonna make a bunch of money off of his kid.
That's exactly it. Probably dad, because they have the rights to this AI. So it's that a lot of people are saying if you're wanting to talk to somebody about gun control or school shootings, how about there's plenty of survivors of school shootings out there. We can talk to them instead of an AI. But so I guess the question would be, is this even worth doing? Is it? Because to me, it's just like asking ChatGPT a question.
Yeah, to me, basically what it could never be a true facsimile of the individual, because even what they are scraping the web for to get his social media stuff, how many of us are actually who we are on social media?
Well, and even
That's true too. But do you think that AI could possibly find enough evidence by scraping everything that they can find online about the kid to maybe find
No,
his murderer?
Because
no, they know. I think they know who
No.
shot him and everything. all
and
those.
the other problem is that this, you're basically skinning a profile over the top of the already programmed AI. All right. So
That's how I felt. And then
Yeah.
just a couple personality twerks from what's on.
that's all it's going to be, is a couple personality twerks, some callbacks to some events and some documentation. And but other than
and it's going to
that,
sound like his voice.
not really that much from what you're telling me.
Well, Dad said it sounds like his voice, but when I listen to it, it's just that, like people have a cadence in their voice and the expression. It's expressionless.
Yeah.
It's just meh, 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 meh.
No, this is just, in my opinion, whoever decided to green light this news article doesn't realize that there's actual real news stories out there that they can go and report on.
Yeah,
This is just stupidity.
Let me
Well,
ask
this
you a
wasn't
question.
just. I think this was. I
Have
could be
I
on
tried
CNN or
AI?
something. It wasn't. It wasn't just a YouTube channel.
Mike has a very good question. Have we tried AI GMs or DMs?
Yep.
Now I have.
Oh,
Have you?
oh,
Yeah.
Eric
Yes.
answered quick.
Any good?
Eric has. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
And no monosyllabic. Give me the actual words.
Yeah, and he doesn't understand
Mm-hmm.
a lot of stuff.
Right.
I've worked with GMs that don't
Like,
understand a lot of
if I'm
stuff.
dealing with Sean and I see him react to something bad or good, I can take a cue
Mhm.
Right.
by a non-verbal cue, basically.
Right.
The AI doesn't understand, even if it has a camera looking at you, it doesn't understand that.
No, it doesn't.
And you probably end up with goblins that got 6 fingers on one hand and 3
Yeah.
on
Well,
the
no,
other.
no. This is all verbal. I have actually, for I have created a GM assistant.
Yeah.
All right. That way, I can use it as a sounding board. Hey, I'm thinking about this. What about this? Oh, this. Or what kind of roles should I be doing in this situation? But at no point am I, actually letting it run a game. Although I have heard of people who have used the AI for, like one shots and solo adventures and stuff like that. But I've not heard anything, rave reviews or anything.
I don't think an AI GM would be good. A GM's assistant would be great
Yeah, I use it for just
because
for
I
an
could see
assistant.
just like I don't know how many times you run into an encounter and you're like, oh fuck, I need a couple low level something to fight here, and you could just ask AI to give you those things or something. That would be nice.
Mhm.
But to
Yeah.
me, anytime you game with somebody, there's times even if they don't know all the rules or something, it's like that person's a good storyteller. They got a good personality. They add some humor to it. That kind of shit. Those are not things you feel from AI. And usually when I get a GM that is like very like, oh, I know all the stats and I know all that, then you're like, oh, you're fucking anal. I don't want to be around it. So
Rules lawyer.
yeah, I don't.
I hate
don't-
those guys. Man.
I don't even know if I'd want to.
I hate the
AI
GMs
GM.
that think they're there to do a TPK.
Nah.
It's me against the party. I've got to figure out how to beat them. No,
Yeah.
you're there to make sure those people have a good time. That's what you're there for. Let them have their adventure. That's what they came for.
Yeah.
Don't try and kill them.
Like as you were saying. So here I have. Let me go ahead and share this.
Okay,
up.
so real
This
quick-
was.
Oh, Eric
please.
was going to jump
What
in.
we got, Eric?
When ChatGPT a lot of times does that.
Yeah.
She goes adversarial.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Really goes adversarial. Very cool.
At least the one I dealt with, he was like, but he's moving this way, so I'm gonna do this and place him in together, and then I'm double stab him and he'll die.
See, I think as a GM, you should be helping them along.
You should.
But
You want your
you don't go after the whole team unless they're being dicks.
Yeah.
Like they just won't leave the bar or something.
Yeah,
or-
I've wiped a team before just because I was tired of talking to them and I wanted to leave.
Wait a minute,
because
I
they
was
were
playing
assholes.
that game.
Enough said. Now let me go ahead and share this really quick. Like here is my my assistant. Let me close this down.
Oh, does she have a sexy voice?
No,
Oh,
not
no.
at all. I use actually because I'm so tired of all of the assistants having female voices. I go out of my way to make all of my assistants with male voices because I think we're underrepresented.
But they have an English accent, but they were born in Britain, right?
No,
Okay.
no. If I could get them to be Cali or from New York, I'd do it. So, anyways, okay, let's go ahead. And this I made this. This assistant for GURPS Prime Directive.
Okay.
All right, which is a Star Trek GURPS world.
I guess.
Um,
I'm sorry.
Not actually.
Hey, I didn't see you doing jack shit.
I got a game I
Give
wrote.
me 3 NPC MIE enemies at 100 point level. And so, like, if I'm doing something and I quick need 3 of them, and it'll go ahead and build them out. We got Razek the Knife, Street Thug, Gang Enforcer, gives me all of his stats. I mean, this is just. I mean, this is not a character that I would base, a severe plot point around.
Right.
But if they're going to, we want to go down this alley, dice roll, something happens. Now we got.
So now this text has come up on your screen. Can you modify this text at all? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I could go in and I don't have to stick with it. I just wanted 3.
no, I just meant
quick
like
NPCs.
if stats got lowered or anything, you could
Like
you
that.
lower.
Yeah.
it.
Science officer.
Huh?
The character he's looking at is a rogue science officer.
Rogue science
I didn't even
officer.
realize
Well,
there was a
that's-
screen behind us
that's-
with all that.
That's how in GURPS Prime Directive we say mad scientist. And a combat robot, outdated but dangerous. And so that's that's what I use it for, is just for quick generation of stuff like that I
Yeah,
need.
that's what I think I would use it for.
That could be a start for a whole adventure right there. You know,
It's weird. There's so much more. I can print my own miniatures. I can have AI
A
do
guy
that
with a
shit in my
knife,
game
a
less.
rogue scientist, and a robot
man,
walk into a bar.
I've had great adventures where we never made it past the bouncer.
Yeah.
You know?
I've had shitty adventures where these guys never left the fucking bar. So I'm just saying. Sean, what'd you-
Belina says, "Hi, cuz." You're right.
Oh, hey,
Belinda.
No,
that's not Belinda. Belina. It's got to be Belinda. I think so. Let me know. I can't look at the picture. Here, what'd you have, Sean?
Actually, talking about the AI thing, about creating the personality.
Yeah.
and whatnot, They have a problem in Japan with people developing attachments to deceased relatives based off of profiles. They basically.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the
Sex
dating
robots.
The dating
Yeah.
apps like
that's-
that. I've seen
They're
that.
deceased people, and they,
that was one of the news articles I had. Is that ChatGTP has put in a new feature where after a certain amount of time interacting with it, it will remind you to take a break and step back. So because there are people who are becoming way
Yeah.
too attached,
Yeah.
and it doesn't help that ChatGTP and a lot of them have a very large problem of being sycophants, of being yes men and ass kissers.
On my phone, my granddaughter uses an app where she talks to anime characters, and it's just basically text chat. So constantly, I get more texts from anime people that don't exist on my phone than I get from friends. I mean, and that's because I have no friends. No, it comes through constantly. But it does that too, where it says take a break, turn, hit it on. You can pause the whole thing for a while and shit like that too, and it's like.
God, we are getting old. There's just a line of reading glasses here.
I know.
the real concern, though, that I could see in the future is that if they were able to scrape up enough information and then create a simulacrum in an AGI format where they could essentially put it out as a real person and create bots that were essentially not real people, you would never be able to tell the difference between a person and a bot, and then you'd be living in
A simulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have that talk all the time. It's like, man, if you think the AI stuff, the most advanced shit's the shit we're getting on our phones or paying subscriptions for, you got to be wrong.
Yeah.
For all I know, Elon Musk doesn't exist. I've never met him. For all I know, he's a simulation, some AI out there. I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just saying we have these conversations.
Could be. You never know. You know?
Roberto's trolling again. The newest AI can learn directly from the human brain with a simple series of chips surgically installed in the human brain. Simple series. Simple series.
That
We'll
was
just-
the penis who's installed.
That's how the installing happens.
That's just what the guy in the alley told you.
Yeah.
That's,
That he wanted to install his penis
Yeah.
to learn some things.
I mean, I can make you smarter, but you're going to have to drop your pants.
Actually, for him, it was I can make you smarter. You're going to have to drop to your knees.
Yeah. It's an injection, a one-time injection.
A one-time DNA injection.
It's a pump top.
Now, I had some stories, some con horror stories that I'd never heard because I like telling stories at cons and doing the con horror story panels. But there's no way we got enough time to tell them. So I might save them for next week or next time we don't have a guest.
That
on.
wasn't a troll, lol.
I can never tell with Berto because I think he's just trying to talk us all into being RoboCop one day. But I can hit one or two of these stories. I didn't know if you had more news articles. Or
No.
okay. Well, I can do a couple quick ones just to share because I'm pretty sure some of these have been out there for a while. Some of them I've never heard. Some of them, let me try to find a good one here.
Yeah, just a good quick one because we'll have to get out of here before.
Okay,
the
here's one I liked. It happened at FurCon in San Jose, California.
Oh, that's already bad.
Oh, we're already in the deep water. Go ahead.
This is where furries did something good. Because I've always liked
I've
furries.
always,
They
I've
have a
always
litter
wanted
box?
to do something good with a furry.
No, I've even seen some furry cons and stuff, and I think they get a worse rap than they deserve, for sure. But don't get me wrong, because there's freaks in every aspect. Like Theo Vaughn right now, I think he's fixing to do a Ren Fair episode, and
Oh boy, he's
and
gonna have. a
I
ball
am
with
pretty
that.
sure most of it's going to be about sexual harassment and shit in the Ren Fair industry, and I think furries get that hit too hard sometimes. But so this one was FurCon San Jose, California. The convention's going on. You got all your furries. There's video of this online. You can watch it happening. There is a car that starts off a couple blocks away to a hotel. People had noticed this couple had been fighting in the car. So it kind of been getting talked about on the streets in front of the con as it was happening. This car ends up making its way toward the con. And the furries are like, man, this guy is in there yelling at this girl, cussing at this girl, everything else. And they're now sitting on the street over by the con. And it gets to where I guess he hits her or he comes over and like attacks her. So the furries jump in, open the door, and if you watch the video online, there is a dude in a pink dragon outfit that pulls this decent sized black guy out, and they just start beating. And my wife looks at me and she goes,
Never underestimate a dragon.
yeah. No, she goes, you know that girl is probably, because she ends up taking off before the police get there. These 5 furries end up subduing this guy, waiting on the cops, and it is humiliating as fuck to be at a furry con and acting all big and macho, and a bunch of furries just come up and whoop your ass in pink dragon costume.
Eddie Murphy, who said, you forget, that, he used the F word, but that gay guy, that's a man. He'll
Yeah,
kick your ass.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of what it was. And it really made me feel good because here you got domestic abuse going on, and the people who usually get pointed at and say, oh, you're all sexual deviants are like, oh, we don't put up with this shit, and put a stop to it.
Well,
But-
you have to realize that, if I don't know of another culture that could be considered any further left of woke than the furries.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, you're not going to wear your MAGA hat into a furry con for sure. Or you're not wearing it out of the furry con for sure.
No, they wouldn't do, as long as the MAGA person didn't do anything, they would not do a single thing to that individual
Can you really?
until they did something.
Yeah. Can you really believe that somebody with a MAGA hat could walk in a furry con and not look around and say, "All right, all you sons of bitches," and start some shit right there? I mean, he's going to do something.
And let's tell the truth.
It has
Yeah.
happened.
He has
I've heard various. I've definitely been around political arguments at conventions for sure. I've heard issues of people wearing MAGA hats or cosplaying politics. It's hard to not bring politics in a lot of this shit, but man, please just leave it at the fucking door, because I go to cons to get away from that shit half the time. But so my wife looks at me as I'm watching this pink dragon beat the shit out of this guy, and she goes, that girl probably came back because it sounds like this was a repetitive cycle, and she was back with him next week anyway. I was like, are you kidding me, honey? It doesn't matter, because from now on, every time he says shit, she go, oh, the guy got his ass whooped by a furry in a pink costume.
Yeah, don't make me call the
Big
dragon.
talk, yeah. That's going to hang over his head forever. As manly as he thinks he is, he lost 3/4 off his man card to that woman easily.
Hey, he got his ghetto pass jerked. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
He goes down to the barber shop. He'll never hear the end of that shit.
No, God, can you imagine the ration of shit?
Oh
he would
my
get?
God. I could have seen him fucking playing it on the TVs in the barbershop when he sits down. Hey, dude, that guy looks just like you.
So some of the others I had that I'll hit next week.
His new nickname is DB, Dragon Bitch.
You like dragons? How about I drag these nuts? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one for a Roblox convention. A deaf guy runs over a bunch of zombie cosplayers. There's one that involves Seth Rogen, an empty seat, Comic-Con, and somebody's eye getting poked out with a pin. There, and then a couple Gen Con ones here too. So next time we don't have a guest, I'll hit a couple of these.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise,
Do you guys want to do a walk around before?
yeah, if we
All
can,
right,
can we?
let me see if I can get that going.
Okay, the last thing I'm going to say, because I didn't bring all my schedules, But WAGs are going to be September 19th. Some of us will be in Topeka, probably all of us. We're not sure yet, for International Talk Like a Pirate Day. And then coming up next year, a new event a couple of my friends are running in Topeka. Rich Cathy that runs ICT, and here's my old business partner here. And then Angela Kincaid that runs Topeka Renfest are going to be working on a Topeka pop culture event in Topeka. So we lost TopCon years ago, which we loved doing that show. Our buddy Gypsy ran that. It was a lot of fun. But they're going to be bringing a new one back next year, so I'm really excited about that.
Be at that event, and we'll be sharing info on that as that comes.
Oh, sir.
So for those listening on the podcast, the audio only. Hang on.
I just did. What?
All right.
So we're going to do a quick walk around the borough, give you guys an idea of what's going on here. And
Oh, yeah.
oh, you can do it on that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
I was going to say, I
so
could have
let
just picked
me-
up your camera, but it's connected.
All right, now you can go ahead.
Oh, I can do it?
Yep.
All right. Oh. This is so janky. So, all right. So right in here, we got our gaming rooms, the same stuff we do.
We go out with that.
All right. Then you come in here. We are starting from the back. So our bathrooms and stuff. The board with all our conventions and things like that. And the new gaming room right across the hall. Let's see. This is the room I never knew existed. Not bad. And I will just walk across the whole outside of everything. Sure, stuff. The t-shirt rack looks twice as big to me as it was before. We got gaming in most of the main room here. Well, hey guys. Yeah, it's. Oh, you guys took the big display here down. That looks way more open. So what all did you guys do in here? That because I didn't even notice new floor.
And about a dozen different new shelves that look cool.
Now, see, you had this shelf before, though, I thought, because I always thought it was round like or at least last time I was in here, like the Borough sign out front. And of course, all the cool autographed, or the pictures they do with everybody here. Yeah, no pictures with us up here. I see that. Yeah,
We need some.
yeah, I'm just giving you shit. And see, this is way more room here for sure. So there used to be a wall right about here as well.
Right. From that.
So, and I'm sure video is not going to do this justice here, but this used to be two different rooms. So if you guys ever watched, like when we brought the virtual equipment in and stuff, we did that up in these rooms here. You got a number of these round shelves. Those are pretty cool. Leather armor, which there's some over there too. Oh, so you're big enough now you can dedicate a whole shelf just to Star Trek. Man. I notice there's no Ghostbuster shelf though. I never knew this opened.
It's an old antique phone booth from downtown.
Is it really?
Douglas. Yep. I think Superman used to change clothes in there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now it has the
See, and you use all the little Funkos, so it's definitely bigger on the inside.
they're watching.
Astromech drop. See, now I want to shop, so I'm going to have to go back in and Oh, you actually have Ghostbuster stuff in here? I know you've had stuff before because you used to have a pack back on the wall a couple of years back, but not a whole shelf like you got for Star Trek. Yeah,
Right.
no guilt. Up. See, now everybody watching the podcast, I sure hope Daryl's still talking in the other room because, oh, yeah.
These figures anyway.
Yeah, I got the Winston there. Very cool. More zombies, more just a little bit of everything.
And more to come.
More to come. See, this is what I want my office to look like one day, just like this much stuff all over. My wife would kill me.
Get a pack of these to shoot people with.
Oh, there's like buffer arrows?
Yeah.
Oh, God, they're actually pretty.
They're made to fire from a crossbow, like that one up there, set to 30 pounds full max.
Oh, man, they're actually a little balanced, too.
I've been shot about 3 or 4 times.
I'm so used to just getting hit with arrows that have a whole bunch of duct tape and foam on the end. Well, I shouldn't say used to. I haven't done it for a while now. But. All righty. So, you got a sign. Oh, there we go. Pirates parking only. I've already got a couple Jeep ones out in my front yard or in my driveway. All right, we're heading back in here. Doon, 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 doon. All right, we did a quick tour.
Okay.
They got a whole shelf just for Star Trek stuff out there.
Oh, they always have.
And really?
All right, so let me go back to the microphone. I'm going to take this to microphone Ray. Come on.
See,
So this is
so this is Daryl at work
Yeah.
doing his thing right there.
How Daryl does his thing.
Daryl does his thing.
Okay, because I'm about to make noise.
All right, boom.